When you first open the WoodWorkshop, you will be greeted with the overview of how to proceed in the woodshop. It's really good to take a look at that, but it's a very, very simple process. You can choose your size, and these size, when you create for Unity, you want to stick with these particular sizes: 256, 512, and 1024 are really good sizes to choose. I'm going to go with 512. I really like the 512, but you can pick a pattern or any style of wood that you'd like to use, and I'm going to go ahead and do a wood cut and maybe find just something silly here. Let's just go like this, and then you come and you can get down to the very components of what's happening. How do you want the grain, and you can see everything over here as you create what it is, how you want it to look, all kinds of good stuff. Do you want any knots in there? I love knots in my wood, so I always like to add those knots in there. You can change the colors of the groove, as right now you see these colors are here. So if I select a color, I'm just gonna go with a purple and maybe a pink, just for grins and giggles. And then I have a component here, and you can still change the ring definition, how thick it is, all kinds of stuff you can add to your wood. You can come down into the shading effects and change these colors as well. It gives the wood something very different. I'm going to throw some black in there, and maybe some white, just to show you what's going on. You can see how it's changing here, and it's just a process of going through and picking your colors that you like, that you think should be. I'm just picking random colors, and go from there. Create your wood. So let's see if there's anything else we want to look at. Let's look at weathered. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. That just wiped out pretty much everything I did, but I kind of like that, So I'm going to take that particular style, and I come up here and I say I want to render this texture. So it's going to render, and it tells you down at the very bottom that it's rendering, and this is the outcome of that texture. That's pretty cool, so I like it. I'm going to keep it. So you can save this, and I'm going to save as, and I'm going to pick where I wish to save this. And of course, I'm a big proponent for file management, so I'm going to save it within my file. I'm going to create a folder, call it textures, and call this my purple wood. And it says, how do you want to save this? Well, I guess I'll save it as this GTX, because that's the only thing it's going to give me. And what that provides is now I can open it up and change it. I can change it to different colors, so I can add the same style but have different colors and variations. So next, I'd like to export my image. I'm going to go into the same texture folder, and it's saved as a JPEG. So that's the default. So once again, file, export image, and your default is JPEG. You can save as a PNG, a TIFF, or a bitmap, and the JPEG's just great for what we're doing. That is how you work with the Wood Workshop.